Welcome to SMILEMONILIN. This is my very first video. I don't know what I'm doing, so here we go. This is all about 5 tips and tricks on how to make money with the Poshmark app. Poshmark? What is that? Oh, I saw like an ad, right? On TV? Well, Poshmark is a really easy way to make some money with things that are already in your closet. You have a t-shirt or a dress or a cute skirt or maybe a fluffy jacket that you're ready to get rid of. You're done, it's out of season. You can post it on Poshmark and you can try to make some extra cash. So we're going to be talking about how do you get Poshmark? Where do you find it? Well, go into your app section, put Poshmark, and it'll pop right up. Install it. Okay, you can click right below. You'll be able to see in the description box a link. Go ahead and click that, and that'll get you over to Poshmark. Okay, so I wrote a couple of notes because, you know, my first time, and I'm going to lose a little bit of track if I don't. Okay, so I told you how to get started. You click the link in the description box. So you want 5 tips, right? You're like, get to the freaking point, SMILEMONILIN. Come on now. Well, let's talk about, you just found that beautiful jacket. You're done with it. It's time to make a listing. You've already signed up. You put your name. You created a closet. That's what it's called. It's a closet. Like you have a closet at home. It's your Poshmark closet. You create a name that you love, whatever that may be. And then now you're ready. You push this little button called sell. It'll pop up and you can add up to 8 photos. And I always say do all 8 photos because it's really important to get all the little details in those pictures. Okay, so let's talk about when you're listing. 1, you want really great photos. You want to set up the shot nicely that everyone can see the details. You know, if there's a little cut, if there's a some pilling, you just want to make sure you get that. And then you want to make sure that you put that in the description. The great thing about Poshmark is that as long as you are honest with the condition of your item, the likelihood that the customer can put in a complaint about it and get their money back and you wasted your time and they wasted their time, it decreases as long as you are honest about the condition of the item. Okay, so that's where the 8 photos come into play. Okay, so you've taken your photos and now you want to pick your favorite one, your cover shot. The one that when you see that, you think, I want to click that item, because that's what the customers are going to see right off the bat is that first cover shot. It's going to go into a news feed, just like on Facebook, how they have a feed every morning. Poshmark has a feed and it'll go up into that feed as soon as you push list. So you want to pick a really nice cover shot photo, okay? And then you're going to make a great title. So for titles, I always recommend, you know, say the brand. If it's a beautiful red color or a pink color, you want to make sure though you always use the brand name, because if you don't put brand, and if you can fit it in the size, that's always great too, because like I said, right off the bat, the customer is going to see the cover shot and they're going to see the title that you put. And then in the description, you're going to write the size. Is there any flaws? Go ahead and feel free to do measurements if you'd like. There's you know, some controversy about that. Some people like to do measurements, some people don't. Here in my closet, SMILEMONILIN, I tend to do a lot of measurements just because people ask. And instead of having to go back and do the measurements, I just do all of the work on the back end. So then on the front end, it's just a lot less. When people have questions and they say, oh, what is this? I can go back and say, oh, I did add it into the description. And if I didn't, then I have to go to my inventory, take it out, remeasure it. And so for me, I like measurements, but it's always up to you. There's those that don't like measurements. Okay, so that's number 1. How do you make money? You find a good piece of clothing, something that you're ready to get rid of, and you take great photos and you list it. Push sell, pop up the how many photos? 8 photos, and write all the flaws, list. All right, so now your item's listed. What do? It's just sitting there, right? this is where sharing comes into play. So tip number 2, sharing. It's all about sharing in this community of Poshmark. You know, we have to share the Posh love, right? So Posh love, how do we do that? Well, for me, I like to think of it as a pyramid of importance, okay? So at the bottom, you have your closet, but to me, well, let's just say it's the top importance, right? You have to get exposure for the items in your closet. So number 1, you're gonna wanna share your closet. Push there's a little button right on your listing. You push it, it'll share, and it'll say my followers. You click my followers, and it shares to all your followers. And you're thinking, oh, but I don't have a lot of followers, I just started. That's okay. That's where, within tip number 2, you go and you look at other people's closets, right? And you share their closet. And by sharing the Posh love and you're sharing their closet, they're going to come back to your closet, hopefully, and then they'll share your items as well. So now your closet is getting more exposure. So you can share first your closet to whatever followers you have. Then you can go and you can share other people's closets while they'll come back, share the Posh love, and they'll share your closet. So all of a sudden you get lots and lots of exposure, and eventually you're going to make the sale. You're going to make the sale, you're going to make the money. But it's not just about that, right? It's about community. So just make sure you share the Posh love, okay? Now, I was talking about a little pyramid, right? In the sense of sharing of importance, okay? So with the sharing of importance, you want to share your closet. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to share... go into other people's closets, and then you can click about. And when you click about, you're going to find their previous customers, people who have purchased from them before. So you're going to go and they're proven buyers, right? So you can go and you can share your item specifically to each buyer if you'd like. Or you can go into those buyers' closets. If they have things, you can share the things in their closets. And then after that, you can go to the new closets. There's a little thing in people. You click new people and you start, sharing from the new people's closets. And then after that, just like I told you, there was a feed. You can go into the feed and you can share anybody's items that are popping up on the feed. And once again, the Posh love is going to come back to you. They're going to hopefully share the things that are in your closet. So that is tip number 2, share. Okay. So tip number 3. This is my favorite, I guess one of my favorite topics because I love to do it. But I also hate to do it. It's shipping, right? Shipping and wrapping your inventory. Because what do? You've listed it, you've shared it, hopefully you've sold it, and now you have to ship it. I love Poshmark because you can get lots of free things to ship your stuff. Poshmark ships everything through USPS. USPS will provide you, wait for it, drum roll, tape. It's amazing. Now, here's the thing about this. This is priority shipping tape. Now, this version is clear. I think they've changed it. It used to be white, but now it's clear. And it's very strong. It's nice and sturdy. You can get this tape for free. Maybe if your post office is really nice, you ask them, hey, can I have a roll of priority shipping tape? They may say no, they may say yes. If they say no, no problem. You go onto the USPS website, you sign up, make an account, you give them a call and tell them that you're in need of some shipping tape for your priority USPS packages, and they will ask you your address, confirm it, and within a few weeks, you'll get some tape. You can get, I believe, up to 10 rolls. I could be wrong, but I know for me personally, I just get 4 rolls at a time, and that lasts me, a little while. I do not sell more than 10 items right now a week. So for me, 4 rolls lasts a few months. Okay, and what about what is the package? Like, how are you supposed to put it in? What are these free things that they give you? I did a few samples right here, and I'm going to show you right now. So, say you like to sell shoes. They have a specific shoe box. It is long. It fits sneakers in it pretty well. Now this is where you're going to need the tape because you would fold it, and it's a cute little box, right? So that's it. And you can put some tissue paper if you want. Put your item in the box, tape it up, and Poshmark will provide you the label. As soon as you sell something, it goes straight into your email. Then you can print it out, put it on, and off it goes. So you have a shoe box. They also have a smaller, it's like a very small USPS box. I don't have that one now because I kind of ran out. However, there is also, this is a large flat rate box. You can use this. They also have the medium. They have tons of free shipping on USPS.com. Once you sign up with your account, it's free. Then you can have them send it to your house. So that's what I do. When I run out of a box, if I don't want to go to the USPS center, I ask for them to mail it to my house, and they do. So here's the medium. And then this is one that I know a lot of people like because it has like its own seal, so you don't have to deal with tape. This is a medium flat rate box. Sort of like this one, except for this one is turns out to be a square-ish. Let me show you. This. It's a square. Whereas this one has the pre-seal, and it's more like a rectangle. When you open it out, there you go. Kind of put it down. Down. Oh, and here's the tape. Here's where you can see it. You take this little paper off here, and you push it down. It seals very good. So once you do it, pretty hard to open again. And then you put everything in there. So this I have shipped shoes in it before. It's mostly clothes when I do use it. Maybe jeans. But to be honest, the one that I use the most out of all the USPS free packaging is this. It's a mailing envelope. It is an 11.625 by 15.125. It has a seal, which I love. So once you take this off, it's sticky. And I like to send, you know, anything that is a shirt or jeans, whatever will fit in here. But just remember, it can't like bulge too much. Like when you close this over, it does have to seal. You can, if it's like a smaller package, you can fold it and then fold it over and seal it so it ends up being like this size. I just love this package. It's very universal. Now, when I ship jewelry, I usually ship jewelry in one of the smaller boxes just so the back of the earrings won't get crushed. But here's another one that I love. It has a little bit of the packaging bubble material. I don't know if you can see inside there. There you go. And this one, it doesn't necessarily always fit jeans, but it definitely fits shorts and tops. So this is just a one rate, any rate envelope. You know, the USPS office, I noticed, doesn't always carry this. So you might have to get it shipped to your house from USPS.com. So that's tip number 3. How do you make some money with Poshmark? Make sure you use free things to ship your items. Okay. And let's see, did I get it out? Oh, that's the other great thing. I've never personally done this, but I've heard that it works great for some people where they can't get to the post office. You can schedule a pickup and they'll come, you put your packages outside, they come, they scan, they take them away. I've never personally done it. I don't really, I don't really think that it's something that I might do. I can get to the post office very easily, but I've heard it works for lots of people. Okay, and let's move on. Tip number 4. How do you make money with Poshmark? Tip number 4. Research. You're going to want to research the brands that are selling. And you know, with the seasons, brands come in, brands come out. There's those things that they call bread and butter brands. You know, maybe Old Navy, H&M, things like that. Personally, I just like to go, I sometimes will go into someone's closet, go into their about section, and you can see the things that have sold recently within their closet in their about section. And you can see the different brands, what's selling. Some people like Cabby, some people like J. Crew. Some people are saying, no, only, you know, they sell more Lululemon, more Nike, more Adidas. For me personally, my closet is a little bit of everything for everyone. I sell plus size, I sell, you know, average size. I don't really stick to a particular style even. I am just kind of open for anyone to come into my closet, and hopefully they can find something that they like. Something that they like. So that's tip number 4. Just research the brands, figure out, you know, what's your style? What kind of items do you want to sell? Some people focus on only selling shoes. Some people focus on only selling earrings. Some people are all wholesale sellers. But since you're a beginner, let's just start where you are. Your closet, things that you want to get rid of. Maybe like the jacket, maybe a top, maybe some pants, you know, a pair of shoes that you're done wearing. Just start where you are. You don't have to try to match other people or be like other people. Just be you. That's what's most important. You start off where you are, and the sky's the limit, right? Okay, so that's tip number 4. Research what you're going to sell. Decide what kinds of brands you might like. Just pick it from your closet and start at the beginning, right? Okay, and tip number 5. I think for me, this is the most important of all the tips. I hope if you've made it this far, congratulations. I'm about to tell you something that nobody told me, but I did lots and lots of research, and I'm so glad that I did this. Make an inventory system. Okay, at the beginning, it doesn't seem important. You know, you have a drawer, you throw in the clothes that you're, you know, not using anymore, and you're gonna make some money, and it's so exciting, but you're gonna love Poshmark. You're gonna love it, okay? And so when I tell you this, make an inventory system. Do it. What do I mean by that? Well, you're going to decide what that means for yourself. For me, I can tell you what it means is I keep all pants with pants, I keep all shorts with shorts, I keep all dresses with dresses, I keep all handbags with handbags, etc., etc., all accessories with accessories, and I label them. So each container, I choose to use containers, plastic ones that I get from Target, that have a nice little seal so that no smells can go in. I don't personally own any pets, but some people might own pets, and it's a nice way to keep hair out. I love my sealable boxes, and I label them. So if I say I had, you know, 30 pairs of jeans for sale, I'm gonna label them. I use P for pants, and I say P1 or P101, P102, P103. If I have heels, I use H, you know, H101, H102. It works for me. I've never had to take more than 5 minutes to try to find an item, and I think 5 minutes is a long time. Realistically, once you sell something, you should hopefully be able to find it within a minute or 2, and then you can focus on packaging it. And with Poshmark, I always suggest just letting your customer feel like they're getting a birthday present in the mail, you know, put a little card. So that is my last and final tip. So you get 6 tips in this, not just 5. You do a little nice thank you card. Here's an example. I have my little box, has some thank you cards in it with different colors. And let's see here. So we have pink, we have green, I have a couple of dark blue. It's just a nice little thank you card. You know, these ones don't have anything in it. You write their name and thank you for shopping my closet, maybe a nice little note, sign your closet name, and you're good to go. You put it in your package and you're off to make your sale. Your sale is going to come in. So what happens once you mail out your package? Your package usually will get there within, I believe it's 1 to 3 days. Poshmark allows you 7 days to ship your package once you sell it. But I don't know about you, I don't really like waiting that long when I order something online. I want it to come as fast as possible. So if I was you, I would recommend to get your package right away. Hopefully you'll find it within 2 minutes. You will print out your label that's going to go to your email. You will put your nice little note on it, maybe some tissue paper if you'd like. Pick the box that you need to use, ship it off. A few days later, they'll receive it. They'll give you a rating and hopefully a love note. And with that love note, other people can see it. And then your money is going to go into your account. So you can link Poshmark with your account. It is so great because you can choose when you get paid. Once the money is cleared and they've rated you, the money gets cleared, it goes into your account, and you can either leave it there to shop in other people's closets. So not only are you now getting a new style, a new wardrobe with things that you might have just thrown out, now you have, that little extra money that you can pick new clothes for your closet. But if you want a paycheck from it, you can redeem and it'll go into your account that you've linked into your banking account. So that's my 5 tips and tricks on how to make money and how to get started on Poshmark. Just remember, click the link below, and that way you can get started as soon as possible and start sharing the Posh love. Thank you so much for joining me, SMILEMONILIN. Please subscribe. This is my very first video. I'm going to be hopefully sharing a lot more. Tell me what you'd like to know. Do you have questions? I'm so excited to be a part of this Poshmark community, and I will soon be hosting a Posh and Sip, which is so exciting. I have 2 co-hosts that are going to be joining me, and it's just a very, very amazing opportunity. This app is free. You can just download it and you can start selling your used items and making a little extra cash along the way. Thanks for joining me. Subscribe below. Click the link in the description box to join Poshmark. And SMILEMONILIN. We'll see you later.